Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical cut, but the television cut as well. Today we're going to be talking about When a Stranger Calls. Figured I would show something else since we did do this for the Fangoria Challenge. Okay, When a Stranger Calls is a 1979 film, which runs approximately 97 minutes, and is written and directed by Fred Walton. He was responsible for The Rosary Murders, April Fool's Day, and a bunch of TV. This stars Carol Kane as Jill Johnson. She was in The Princess Bride, Scrooged, and The Pacifier. Charles Durning as John Clifford. He passed away on December 24th, 2012, at the age of 89. He was in Dog Day Afternoon, Sisters, and The Fury. And Rutanya Alda as Mrs. Menakis. She was in The Deer Hunter, Amityville 2, The Possession, and The Dark Half. Now the budget on this was $1.5 million, and the worldwide gross is $21.4 million. And the traced call in the beginning of the film lasts for approximately 1 minute and 52 seconds. Okay, like I said, I did cover this in the Fangoria Challenge, but just to remind everyone of the synopsis, you have a babysitter named Jill Jones, or no, Jill Johnson is what it is. Yeah, Jill Johnson. And she is stalked by a madman when she is babysitting for the Mandrakeses, or something like that. I have trouble saying their name. So he ends up killing the kids, which is very, very mean-spirited and dark. But I like it. Don't know what that says about me, but I just think it's a little bit more realistic. She's able to get away, and they do catch the killer, and he's thrown in an insane asylum. In jail. And he escapes the insane asylum and tries to put his life back together on the outside. When he fails miserably because he doesn't know how to interact with people or deal with people, he decides to take revenge on Jill Johnson and her husband and their kids. It's pretty much the gist of the story. Now, like I said, I did review this before. I will say that I do like this more, and this is weird because I kind of look at this movie in two different parts. You have the first 10-15 minutes, which is still one of the creepiest things ever put to film. And then you have the rest of the movie, where a lot of people seem to drop off. And they say it's boring. I don't find it to be boring. I find it to be like a character study on a crazy person who's trying to put his life back together. And it seems like, while I still love that first 10-15 minutes, it's the rest of the movie that I seem to like more and more every time I watch it. I think this is a truly unique way to do a slasher movie. And I don't know, I've just always liked it. And I seem to like it more every time I watch it. I'm going to get to my relatable recommendation, which is going to be different this time. And I'm going to go with a movie that's universally hated. And that is When a Stranger Calls, the remake. I love this movie. I think it's great. As a matter of fact, I think it's better than the original. Now, I do prefer the sequel to both of them, but I think this is a really, really good slasher movie. I think a lot of people have a problem that it's rated PG-13. I don't. I think it's great. I love the house. I love the atmosphere. I love the atrium. I think it's an atrium in the center of the house. And you get to see a little bit more of the killer. And even though he does resemble the original killer in When a Stranger Calls, that guy passed away, unfortunately, shortly after the film was made. Check out When a Stranger Calls. If you are one of the people who kind of hate this remake just because it's a remake, give it another shot. It's a really good slasher movie. It's got some really creepy parts to it. And don't forget to check out the original When a Stranger Calls. Check out Joe's review and see what he recommends. And if you like what you see in here, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.